Hello, anyone and everyone. I am Echo, and today we are exploring Fallout 3. We are doing several things at once right now, kind of.
Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctors
First, we're going to listen to this conversation.
It is fascinating, but if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android.
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself. Did you hear about the fight in the muddy
Yeah.
last night?
So, as I mentioned earlier...
You there.
Oh.
What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
That depends. I have a problem. You have a problem with the way I look. It depends. What exactly are we talking about here?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property? What kind of job? Could have to chase him, or what's the job?
You'll be searching for an android. Do you know what an android is? No, I imagine you don't. All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. Not in the Commonwealth. I'm talking about artificial persons that think and feel and do what we program them to. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
The android is dead. See, here's an internal component. Sounds like slavery to me. Sure, they don't wander off on purpose. Interesting, but what's got to do with me exactly? Enough techno-babble. Zimmer, just tell me what you want me to do. Okay, so anyway, as I've mentioned before, I don't plan on going through with this whole quest. I know there's like a laser rifle of some kind, or a plasma rifle, or whatever, that you can get from one result, and you can also get a really good perk from the other result, but frankly, I don't think turning in the android fits with the character that I'm trying to sort of roleplay on this playthrough. Even though the perk that you get for doing that is pretty good, but it's not hugely important, because as long as you have a good enough gun stat, because the perk increases your accuracy in VATS, and as long as you have a good enough gun stat, you don't really need that anyways. Plus, just like I've mentioned, I don't really enjoy this quest, so I'm just going to try and basically get it over with rather quickly.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Oh, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Good to see you.
Yay!
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower deck.
Get going. Your boss left, lackey.
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Jeez. I don't like that voice actor. I don't know, it's something about his voice. Not great. Anyway, Anna Holt, you're... Jeez, I don't need to talk to any of you people. You, Dr. Lee. Because I figure... I'm pretty sure this soon in the story quest won't lock us into anything that I can't just, like, walk away from if I want to go do something else. So I figure I'm already here in Rivet City. We're going to continue with that a little bit.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met? You know my father? Have you seen him? Where's my father? Tell me now. You know my father? Have you seen him?
Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me, this has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him? Can you tell me more about my parents? I'd like to know a bit more about you. What's the project? What's the lab? What are you doing here? What's the lab?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Okay. Tell me a bit about my parents.
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father like? I never knew my mother. Why did my mother die? Why'd she die?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
You weren't prepared. My mother's dead, whatever. I'm sure you did everything you could. Yeah, I guess this is the most middle ground answer.
I'm sorry you never had the chance to know her. She was a good woman.
Okay, what was my father like?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Okay. Okay, let's something else. Okay. And trying to find my father. Well, I don't want to know about her. I don't care. Tell him about the project. Sure. Let's talk about the project.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Why'd you stop working on it? What happened? Well, she already told us, but we'll ask anyway, because we're... whatever.
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Okie doke. And now, where is he?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
This isn't about me, this is about my father. Now where is he? Yeah.
Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me.
That's not wasting my time.
Well, I don't know where he is. The last I knew, he was going back to the old lab. Now will you kindly leave? I have work to do.
Tell me where this lab is. Where's this old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Okay. That seems... I don't think we need to ask her about anything else, do we? No. Okay. Bye-bye.
Good luck finding your...
Yeah, good luck. Thanks. There's nothing else in here we really need. Except maybe to look around back here. I don't know. No. Okay, good. Okay, we're leaving then. And we're not gonna go to see dear old Dad just yet. Instead, we are going to finally go back to Megaton. And that's... nope. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun trying to find the exit to this frickin' place. Here? Nope, that's a... that's somebody's private place. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna be going back to Megaton to, turn in all of that, scrap metal that we have to the guy who, runs the thing. Jeez. Me no use words good. But, and we're also going to turn in that next part of the Wasteland Survival Guide quest. So, yeah.
Good to see you.
Been a while since we've been back here. Honestly, I like this place a lot more than Rivet City. And I've decided I'm definitely not going to blow it up. I just like this place too much. It's cool. And... the hell is that? Hold up. Hey,
Huh? Yeah? What is it?
take my scrap metal. Just take it all.
Well, all right.
There you go. Got some money, some experience. And what the hell is that thing? Is this... has this always been here? Can we get up to it? This wasn't here before, I swear. It's like a... do we have to go into Lucas Sims' house to get up there? Looks like it. There's no other way. Okay. Let's quick save this before we... yeah. Hidden, right? Good. Uh-oh. Don't see me, little boy. He's just a kid. He shouldn't be able to... I mean, we're invisible, right? And we're silent. Like a ninja. You shouldn't be able to tell we're here. Doesn't look like we can get up there, though. Yeah, there's no, like, exit. There's no stairway or ladder or anything that I can see. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Actually. No. Okay, just figured I'd check the back rooms just in case. Okay, this is crazy. Have I just never noticed that thing before? Let me ask around. Not you. Well, maybe you.
If you need to buy something.
Nope, you have nothing to say. Hey, how about Lucas Sims? He's supposed to be the mayor-type person here, right?
Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide.
Some directions I have to go. Tell me more about your
What do
town.
you want to...
You want to know? Does the town have a doctor where I can get a drink? Nope.
Oh.
Can you some directions?
Sure.
Closest clinic, weapons dealers, their bar in town, some equipment, there's the insurance, working over to bed, and so on, something else. No, he doesn't have anything to say about that. Well, I'm sure everyone who watches this will probably know exactly what that's about. And I'll be the only one left in the dark. But that's okay, because I'm going to Google it after I'm done with this video. Which, actually, looking at the time, I almost am. Are you kidding me? It was green literally less than a second ago. And I go and press E, and it changes to that because it's too late. Okay, well, what was the T? Yeah. I think just 8 hours. Come on. There you go. Wait 8 hours, and then we'll go and talk to Moira. Turn in the stupid quest. Maybe Moira knows what's up with the thing. Nope. Okay. Let's do another 8 hours. Sure, why not? Seriously, if that turns out that that's, like, been here the whole time, and I've literally never seen it, then, that's gonna be just... I'm gonna feel
Any
so
luck finding
dumb.
out how Rivet City got started?
Yeah, after a lot of searching of the real city history.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
Began as a successful science station and traders settled in around it. It began as a research station, which is why it's still a scientific haven. They cleared out the Mirelurks, then science folks, and the rest moved in. Let's go with the intelligence one, I guess.
With the
I don't think it actually matters.
location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. The next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
I don't think they would actually care about that realistically, but okay. The last subject is old technology, right? Sounds interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past technology for the book.
Just go in and connect the widget to the mainframe? I can do that. What's it worth to you? Actually, I'll have to wait a bit. What's it worth to you?
Well, you'll be getting access to an army of robots. That ought to be reward enough, right? But if you insist, I could spare some pulse grenades.
Okie doke.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Okie doke. Armored Vault Suit, I've been thinking about your experiments. See what you have for sale. What's we're on to? Nothing! Really? Okay, I guess I'll have to find out on my own.
Try not to...
Yeah, I will try not to die, thanks. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll have to find out about that some other way. Oh well, that's all the time we have for now, so I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.